Okay, hi, it's Karen back again. I'm just going to turn the computer down, it's a bit loud if you can hear me. In the UK, we have to adhere to all sorts of rules and regulations. And the latest rule which has come to surface is we are not allowed to use any designer fragrance brand name. Like, we are not allowed to say this soap smells exactly like Chanel No. 5. We can say, in my opinion, this smells like No. 5. So we're not allowed to use a brand, which is fair enough. You know, they don't want us riding on their coattails, so to speak. So can you see this okay? Maybe get a bit closer. Is that better? So here we go. I'm just going to pipe some of my cupcakes. My mixture's practically perfect. So we know we know No. 5 is a very heady, strong floral with a lot of ylang ylang in it. Now, ylang ylang, or yang yang as I like to call it, is if you smell the very orange yellowy bit on a lily, stargazer lily, white lilies, that is what yang yang smells like. And this has very, very strong notes of yang yang in it. Now, this smells very, very different to Chance and Mademoiselle. But Cocoa is very similar to No. 5, only it has, I don't know, I've always thought it had a little bit of a chocolatey note to it, Cocoa. Now, I know I always do my cupcake soaps this way with the bottle, but I've bought one of those fabric piping bags for my bubble bath cupcakes. And what you always have to be careful of when you're using the bottle is to make sure there's no air bubbles in, because it spoils how it pipes. You get a gap in the piping. So that's why you always have to bash the mixture right down into the nozzle. And that is what you can hear in the background, is me bashing it. If you haven't seen me do this before, I'm banging it into a container like that. So a lot of the people I'm supplying, I've gone through a big phase of not putting any glitter on my cupcakes, but they're all asking for the glitter. So I'm going to put glitter on all of them except for 2 in every batch. So if someone specifically doesn't like glitter, because more people like it than don't, there is an option for them not to lose that sale. So it's still nice and warm here in the UK. I don't know what it is like where you are. So just a point about massage bars. When the temperature, wherever you are, because it'll never be hot enough here, when it gets very, very hot, there is a risk that the massage bar could end up delivered to you partially melted. And if that happens, they're wrapped tightly. If you just pop them back in the fridge, and if you want to see how thick the mixture is now, it's pretty thick, and you can't let it get much thicker than that. Otherwise it's very, very hard to pipe. You've got to squeeze really hard and it goes grainy. But it's just going to work out perfect here. Now I always used to make my cupcakes in a batch of 24, but now they're 21 because I want my cupcakes to weigh the same as my slices of soap, which is around about 150 grams. So my cupcakes are a little bit bigger than they were, but not much. And it is a nice strong scent, this one. Not everybody likes a strong fragrance though. A lot of people just like a delicate fragrance. So if you have a collection of lots of different, it's good to have a mixture of strong and not so strong. And then you are pleasing everybody and you don't lose out on a sale because you haven't got what they want. So with any mixture that's left in the container, I'll just put a topping on each one, try and make them as high as possible. They seem to, the higher they are, the more they like them. And this is my favourite nozzle that I'm using. I don't know what it's called, but I know it's a Wilton nozzle. Now when I bought these, I had to buy them in a pack, but I've seen them on eBay. They were $12.99, but I've seen them on eBay now. They're being sold individually for £4 something, but of course you've got your shipping on top of that as well. So in a way it works out really expensive for one, because I think I got 5 or 6 nozzles in my pack of 12. So what I do, after I've piped, if I've got any more left, I just look around to see if any are higher or lower, and the lower ones I'll just put another little bit on the top. That's it, I think they're all just about right. I'm just getting the last little dreg out of the bottle. So then on with my fairy dust glitter. And the bases of these are always pink. And these have got the coconut milk in them. I've run out of coconut milk after this batch, so after this batch we're going to be on to the Jersey cow's milk. It just twinkles beautifully.